There are simply some parts of the city that the elevation is lower in a relatively short period of time, so it's steep. The sewer stuff and collects at the bottom of the hill in some of our neighborhoods. Those couple of sewer district projects, there's work being done on Superior that shuts down Superior from time to time. There's work being done on Phillips that is specifically sewer system related. There's work that will soon be done on Mayfair and on Elderwood that's sewer system related, trying to relieve some of those things. So thank you again to council for being supportive of those things that ultimately serve to try and make life a little bit more livable for our residents.
Thank you, Mayor. Councilwoman Thomas.
Yeah, basically, I want to address what Ms. Wheeler has been concerned about for every time she comes up here. It seems that I get calls from all over the city, I guess because my cell phone and my home number is available, and she has called me several times. But we used to have a problem right down in the area that the mayor was talking about. And I called the sewer district, but you can't just call the sewer district and say, I have a problem here. You got to name exactly where the problem is. You got to talk to the head of the department and get the work done. You cannot just say, this is what happened and go along, but you got to call back and see. And whenever I do that, I say, Council Thomas is calling for the area of such and such an area in Ward 2. They don't know what Ward 2 is, so I have to spell out the exact area that I'm talking about. And we used to have backups on Phillips. We used to have backups on Collier, Lockwood, and all over.
Sure.
But now it's limited. And as far as the sewer district as a whole, that plan has been into existence for over 10 years. So now you're seeing it come about, the big one. The one that the mayor was talking about is the pilot program. You've got to separate the two. The pilot program is the basins that they're talking about. And I've looked at some of those basins. They're not well kept, and that's why I'm not voting for it. That's a pilot program, and I'm in disagreement with that. Also, on a good note, I met a couple of my business people today. I met with a Lima Kacha-Shu, or whatever his last name, I can't pronounce it. But everybody has been talking about this building, the project that is on Superior and Euclid. That's the high-end, he's got the high-end shoe store. Not only that, he's got the one across the street, which is the teriyaki. They tell me it's good food. I don't know, I haven't eaten it, even though it's in my ward. I also talked about meeting Mr. Han, who has been here for many, many years. And he owns the two cousins. He's with the two cousins in that plaza. Matter of fact, he owns that whole plaza over there. The gentleman that I met with today that owns this building, that high-end shoe store, not only does he own that, he owns those apartments in adjacent to him. I wasn't aware of that, because you remember a long time ago it used to be called Don Fisher, and then it was given to the black guy Lyons, who was not very well dealing with the upkeep of those apartment buildings. But to bring to the point of what I'm saying is that something is happening. Something is happening. This is an investor that I sat down and talked to today, and he's making a large investment. And he said he wanted a relationship with his councilwoman, which is me, and he wanted to talk to me about what else can be dealt with as far as more investment in East Cleveland. And he's going to Akron, he's going to Columbus, and he's doing these investments. So when I talk to him, it seems to me that not just only are we dealing with the feasibility study, which I've always said that there is more opportunities and more options for East Cleveland. If somebody is willing to come in here and dump money in like that, something is happening. And not only that, with him as the consultant, and I know you all remember Roosevelt Coates from Ward 10, Cleveland. He is the consultant for this businessman. And he asked me if I wanted to deal with bringing more business into the city of East Cleveland. You know, I'm all over it. And I think that it should have been told to us exactly what was taking place. I had to go and find out for myself. Now I'm looking for paperwork. I've got to look for paperwork. I don't want to sit up here and just like Mr. Struthers say, and be duped again for $125,000 that we didn't get on time. We got it later. I want to know exactly when it's coming, how it's coming, and who's bringing it. I think that doom and gloom is not for East Cleveland. We got to stand up and be more aware of what's taking place and stop pointing fingers and fighting with each other. It's not the terrorists that's coming in here. It's the black folks killing each other and pulling each other down. I think the young man, Mr. King, started before when he first came on board about crabs. And I think that basically they have fallen into that mindset of what can we do. Ms. Wheeler, there's a lot we can do. All we got to do is start getting more information, talking up here, not just coming here and saying what is happening out there, but talking, actually talking, asking questions, getting your paperwork. There's plenty paperwork to be gotten except what lands up here. I'm going to community develop every time I want to know something, and I get answers. I can't get them from the mayor's office because the mayor is supposed to be dealing with the president and the rest of the council. That doesn't happen. That ain't gonna make me sit on my laurels and do nothing. I'm gonna do everything I can. I'm gonna fight for Ward 2. That's where I was certified. And collectively, I'm gonna fight for 2, 3, 4. That's where I am. And I am not going to let my residents be taken advantage of again if I can help it. Thank you. And may I have permission to leave my back?
You know,
My back is hurting. And that's why I told you I was speaking.
wow.
You can't tell me when to go.
I say nothing.
Excuse me, my vice president is saying let me go last. And I'm very cognizant, I don't use that word too much. I'm very cognizant that I have a problem with my back.
I understand.
Okay? Thank you. Close your purses. I ain't nothing.
She has the same thought.